What is up, you guys? I wanted to kind of do a video showing you like how I do my makeup now um in my very small place that I have spot that I have. So shall we get started? Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys everything that I have. I'm not gonna have it like in the description down below just because that's just too much for me. So I am sorry, but I'm just not gonna be those gurus. I'm just gonna show you. If you want to get it, you probably know that you could get it on Amazon, Ulta, Sephora, etc. Okay, so lately I've been really liking the Bobbi Brown primer moisturizer because it is winter and I just like how this gives me just that extra like moisturizer. Now I do have combination skin. I do not have dry or oily. At this point my skin is very just in the middle. Some days it's oily, some days it's dry, some days it's both. I really like the smell of this. It smells like just, and it's really thick, so I let that sit in my skin for a little bit. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is my eyes. Now lately I've been just using a wing and some mascara, and that is it. But I think I'm gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow today. Let me pull out some eyeshadows because I haven't really used any eyeshadows. I think I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so I also found these printed tape, and I was like, I remember when I used to use tapes because like I can do a wing, I have a hard time like when it comes to shadow, like for it to be in the right place. So I was like, let me go back to using tape, but I didn't want to use clear tape. So I found this one. It was on clearance. It was only $2 with taxes. So I'm gonna get one out because I'm gonna show you how I use this for my eyeshadow. I'll put the other ones back because I don't need them. I found this to be so funny that this was not on sale. I'm pretty sure I know why it was on sale, but I found it very funny that this was even available because why would you want to buy printed tape? Like if you're wrapping gifts, like don't you want your tape to be clear so it doesn't so while I do this, I guess I should tell you guys what happened here. So it snowed, not that bad, but more than what Georgia is used to, like where the part where I live at. So thankfully we were pretty prepared, but last night we lost power for like a split like 2 minutes, you guys. Like 2 minutes. We were like we were able to get the candles. I mean, like we went outside and make sure like it wasn't just us. Literally when that happens, actually about like 30 minutes before that, before we lost power, we like went to go see if it was still raining because the person that we rent for, like we can't really see outside like from downstairs. It's a townhouse, so we went to like the front door, and right when we opened the door we hear like this cracking, and we're like, what? We freaked out, the three of us, me, my mom, and him, because we were like, what is that? Like, what is going on? Why is it what was that? We literally thought, like, I thought it was fireworks. My mom thought it was a gunshot. I don't know what I guess our roommate thought it was. But our tree literally broke in half in front of us. We were freaking out. I still can't get this to open. Not to open, to like get loose so I can cut pieces. And so then 30 minutes later, we lose our power. Now, this is very common here in Georgia to lose power, whether it's a storm, whether it's a rainstorm, whether it's because we have so many freaking trees here. No matter where you live in Georgia, there's trees everywhere. So, which is a beautiful thing. But then when it comes to like Mother Nature and storms and, you know, snow, it's a bad thing, obviously. But anyways, so we lose our power. We get it back really quickly. Obviously we like check to see if it's just ours or like the whole neighborhood. We find out that it's the whole neighborhood that lost the power. And then this morning, me and my mom, we like drove around to kind of see how the roads were. And they're pretty good and everything, right? And then we go home because we wanted to see if Goodwill was open because our roommate like is donating a whole bunch of stuff. So I was like, let me go check. Let's go check if Goodwill's even open. They weren't open yet, but we saw that people had like left some stuff to donate. It's like, oh, we can do that too. I mean, does anyone actually get like the paper that they give out? Like, do you guys actually, let me know, because I don't. I've never, like, I think I did it once, and then when I did my taxes, I completely forgot that I did that. Like, does it really do anything for you if you like actually claim it in your taxes? I mean, the government's already fucking us all over. So anyways, we came back from our trip to Goodwill, and her roommate is like, it smells like smoke. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, it smells like it's smoking. And I was like, what? Like, you've lost your mind. Like, I didn't smell anything. Like, I was like, what? And so, oh, this tape is horrible. Sorry. And so then I take a load of things to Goodwill. Oh, no. We do the next trip, and we kind of do 2 to 3 trips, and fire department was there. Like, they blocked one of the ways to get into the like where we're living at right now, and then like they blocked like firefighters, policemen, I don't know if they had an ambulance, but okay, so let me put these tapes on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I placed them like this, just so when I want to do my eyeshadow, it's not like, so I'm not gonna put a primer because this is just makeup for here, but I either like to use the CoverGirl. Okay, no, not this one. There's a CoverGirl that I use. Either I like to use this one, the NYX, or I like to use like a whole, I have so many. Any primer, if you have really oily lids, any primer works, okay? Just put some on, very, very little. This is another thing that I see a lot of people doing. They put a lot. Put very, very little. A little dot goes for well for both eyelids. Okay, and then you want to do it, then you want to put on top a setting powder or this type of, okay, so like I was saying, they finally left, like the fire department, and we could see some smoke. We just didn't know from where it was coming from. And And so then I had to take one of our vacuums because one of our vacuums like it's just stopped working, so we needed to so I'm gonna use this one, the Tartlet. This is Tartlet in a bloom. And I'm gonna go in with, let me see, I think I'm gonna go in with Active. And I'm gonna put that, actually no, let me do a lid color. I'm gonna do Funny Girl just on my lower lid part. And I'm gonna go right here. I kind of want to do like a smoky eye. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So I decided to kind of just drive by and just kind of figure out what happened, you know. Fire department had already left. They were here for like, I want to say like an hour or two. And I think both side of the townhouse, meaning like two homes, got caught on fire. So the first thing I see is this pit bull like tied up to a Jeep, and I was like, oh my god, like whose pit bull is this? And so then I was like, okay, it's probably one of the owners of the house. And so then I see this girl, like this just girl, like she looked like she was probably in middle school. And so I was like, hey, are you guys okay? I was just like curious and wondering, and you know, I wanted to see if they were okay, if they were in need of anything, you know. I couldn't do so much, you know. Hold on, I'm trying to find something. Okay, here it is. I was trying to find this. Okay, because I like using this brush. This just, it's kind of like a flat, fluffy brush at the same time. Okay, so then I'm like, hey, are y'all okay? Like, what happened? And she was like, our house got on fire. And it just broke my heart. Like, I didn't know like what to say, what to do. I'm gonna go with Jet Starter, same brush, and I'm gonna put that on my crease just to kind of give it some dimension. So then I guess her dad like asked the girl like, who's asking you questions? And so then the girl was like, this lady right here. And so the dad comes over and I'm like, what happened? And he tells me that when we lost our power and we got our power back on, something connected upstairs was ticking. They didn't listen to it, they didn't hear it, so they went on with their day. They were like, we didn't hear, we didn't like smell any smoke or anything, but whatever it was, it is the thing that ended up catching on fire. He was like, we went off to work this morning. I always go to work with my kids, so like when it's like the weekend or whatever, and that's really responsible. Not every parent does that, but I could tell that he's a single dad and he's just really looking out for his kids. So he said that he like wasn't even gone for an hour, and he got a call from a neighbor and was like, your house is on fire, you need to come home. We already called 911. They rushed home, and by the time they got home, everything that's upstairs was burnt. Everything the kids had. He said the kids' rooms got on fire, like everything. You can tell. I don't want to put a picture just because it's like, I don't know if they're okay with that, but like this window that would be considered their room was like all like, the blinds were all like bent, burnt. The glass was broken. It looked like the fire department got through there in order to like hose down whatever had caught on fire. and it just broke my heart. Like, I'm like, that is just so sad. But that's just 1 or 2 family. Now let's all imagine what's happening in California, which is wild. Wild to me. So now I'm gonna go with active, and I'm gonna do kind of like a wing type of thing. Smoke that out. So I told him if he needed anything, and he said he needed a place to stay. Like, if this was my house, I would totally be like, you can live here with me. But this is not my house, so I can't really like make decisions like that. But I felt so bad. But he did tell me that the fire department did give them the number of a Red Cross, so they were able to find a shelter or somewhere to live. I'm just hoping they had really good insurance, so they're able to kind of, you know, get help as fast as they could, you know, fast as they can, because I mean, obviously they lost everything in their home, but you know, they're okay. They're, you know, his kids are fine. They're just looking for a cat, which I forgot to ask like what his cat looked like, so I can like keep an eye out, because there's a lot of cats here wandering. So I'm like, you know, what if I do see the cat? Anyways, it's just, all of this is just so sad, to tell you the truth. It is so sad that this is the reality of people, but I'm hoping everyone is able to get some help and is able to, you know, I don't know. I don't really know what to say about the whole thing. It's just so sad. Like, it makes me not want to go do anything. It kind of makes me just want to be home. So I'm kind of doing like a big wing. Can you guys see? I hope you guys can see. And my little light just went off. Okay, good thing my Mac charger works on here. Okay, so here you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, and I just used literally, what, 3 shadows. If y'all hear that's my mom's phone. She's the important one. No one checks on me. So so I have been using this, and I am still like trying to figure out if I like it or not. I'm trying to see if you guys can see. It is the Terrell. This is 24W soft. I don't know why, but like it looks like my perfect shade here, but when I put it on, it's a little too lighter for me. So you just kind of do this, which is so different for me because I'm like used to, do you guys see how it's a little lighter? But I do make it work because I'm a person who just makes it work. So this, I will say that you have to work really, really quickly because it will dry up on you. So this is a full coverage foundation. So if you're not that girly, then this is not for you. I feel like you can make this sheer like a little bit, not as full coverage, but I think that it's really cool that it's a full coverage and it feels like you're wearing literally nothing, because I hate feeling like I have makeup on. Like, I love makeup, but I hate when it feels like, you know, like I am wearing makeup. Sorry, I'm just moving you guys all around. Oh, I thought it was raining. I was like, no, do not rain. Go to California. Go rain over there. It's not raining though. That's just the AC, the heater. But I'm either like full coverage type of girl, or I am no coverage at all. As in, like, I will wear literally a tinted moisturizer. I just don't like how this foundation makes my nose look. I don't know why, but it just looks cakey, and I like don't really cake, if you know what I mean. It just looks cracks and dry. I don't know if it's just, I have a burger right here. But I just do up to here. I don't do my my full face, because I don't need to put some in my forehead. But I'm still testing this out. I have given it a try. I need to clean that sponge, but I'm gonna get a sponge because I do like to kind of just get this a little wet and just like kind of give it more of an airbrush look, because I feel like if you just leave it how it is. So I just put this Super Hold mist spray. It's from Revolution. I don't even know if they still make this, but that's what I use. This sponge is from somewhere, and I just like to squeeze so it gets moist, because if you just go with it so wet, it's just gonna pick up everything that you just put on. So I just like to kind of blend this out just so it picks up whatever is extra. Even when I go full coverage, I feel like I don't really go full coverage, if that makes any sense. I don't really. There it is. I don't want you guys to see my okay, I had to change my battery. So like I was saying, like, do you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see, but now you guys can see my eye look. Hold on, let me. I hate parting myself in the mirror middle, because then, but this is kind of the eye look that I'm going for. I think this is what I'm gonna start doing, just because it kind of looks like I have a huge eye wing when it's just eyeshadow. Okay, so I like to kind of just go and pick up the excess, because I feel like this is just too much for me. So I feel like this really helps me out and making sure I don't look like I have. This has been my kind of like favorite I can't speak today, you guys. What the heck is going on with me? But let me get a makeup wipe, because this is looking a little messy. But I heard this brand right here. This one's called Mac O Beauty. Apparently they are like duping every freaking oh yeah, they're doing dupes of like super high-end like brands, which, you know, you do you, but This color is, I don't know. I don't see a name. But this color right here, I feel like it's like my perfect. Then I like put it really high up and I do this. I like to use it as a, ooh, I need to clean the inside of this real bad. I forgot to like close it, and it like squirted all in there. But this has been kind of like my favorite blush. And then I like to kind of go in with the same place where I don't like my blush to be seen. Does that make sense? Like, I am the person that really, I think it's because I have rosacea and I just don't, I don't know. I'm really weird. But I feel like if I don't put a little bit of color on my face, like I'm doing now, I feel like then I just look really blunt and just like very like, I don't know. But I mean, very little. Okay, very teeny tiny. Okay. Then I'm gonna set it with where's my setting powder? This one, the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder. I just like this powder. It makes my skin just, once again, I hate when my skin feels like I am wearing a ton of makeup when I'm not really. So this really makes my just powder feel like I don't have it. And I kind of just go right here just because this is where I kind of want it to like stay matte. And then right here, just my whole face, but I kind of really like to concentrate right here. And I use very little. I just tap like this and then go everywhere. I don't like to bake. I used to love to bake, you guys. I would bake for no freaking reason because every guru was doing it, and this is when I realized that like you don't have to do what all the gurus are doing, because you just don't have to. Like, you know what works best for you, and that's it. Okay, so here's what we're looking like. Very simple. Now I'm gonna do mascara, y'all. I've just been using any mascara because I don't need to do anything now. I just need to put on the mascara and move on with my life, which is, I'm not used to that. Like, I feel like I'm always missing a step when I do my makeup. So I don't have to curl them anymore, my lashes, just because I just don't. I'm using this Benefit Bad Gall Bang. It was from when I opened one of the minis. And so I like to just, as I'm putting on the mascara, kind of like move it around a little bit, the wand, just so they can space out a little more, because I feel like they kind of just do their own thing. But I do like how my lash lift is turning out. I am seeing a lot of people doing it at home, but y'all, like, I don't I don't feel like doing it here. Like, I feel like it's a good way for me to relax. I don't get massages and I don't do facials and all that stuff, but I will do a lash lift because I feel like it's a good way for me to relax. And I just separate them by either using the wand or using the tip of the wand. But oh, like I was saying, so their house got burned down, which is just heartbreaking. I don't know if he had more kids than the girl that I saw, but she, like I said, she looked like she was in like middle schoolish, I want to say. So now I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna spread my lashes even more. I like to kind of just go gently, just because I feel like your lashes are like very and to also pick some of the mascara off. Cause I don't like when it looks like I have like too much mascara. I kind of like going for the no makeup type of look. Yeah. I feel like as I've gotten older, my makeup has changed. Cause in my 20s, and I would go clubbing, it was like I want the guy a mile away from me to know that I'm wearing makeup. And now that I'm getting older, I'm more of just like, you know, I kind of don't want so much makeup on my face. Okay, here's a brow pencil. It's also from Revlon, brown, black brown. So this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna do my brows just really quick. I kind of just do right here because I just like to make them look a little bit more fuller than they already are. You see? Because this brow right here is like, I don't know, it looks like it's thinning out. So then I'm gonna go with a little brush and I'm just gonna smooth it out more. And I don't go all the way, I just kind of just focus on right here. Just because the rest of my brows are pretty fine. But I like to make sure that just this part is looking kind of even. Can you guys see that? I'll be right back. It's heating up again. Okay, so I just got a makeup wipe and I cleaned my lips and then I took my makeup off my piercings. Now I'm gonna go with this red, it's from Ulta Beauty. This one's called Lava. I believe I've already put this on before. And it's just a really pretty red. And I feel like it just makes it look like I tried hard. But I really truly didn't. And they are very creamy. Like they go on my lips really smooth. And I think these are pretty cheap. I don't think they're that expensive. See, it looks super cute. I like this look. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I've been skipping. Okay, so I'm gonna put my setting spray first because I do have a fan, but I'm too lazy to get it. But you should always put on setting spray when your mascara is pretty much dry. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I always forget to put mascara on my bottom lashes. And it is the most annoying thing. Sorry, I just blocked you guys. It is the most annoying thing that I forget. Like, I'm like, girl, why'd you forget your lashes at the bottom? I'm gonna ask the girl who does my lashes if she can curl my bottom lashes too, because I don't know, I feel like or maybe not. I think they kind of look pretty good. So I think I put too much on one. But yeah, see, this is the end of the look. It just took forever because I'm still not used to doing my makeup like here. I'm used to like my own vanity and have my camera pretty much already set, but like it is what it is. I can't really do much about it. But yeah. What do you guys think of this look? I think it looks pretty cool. You know, it kind of, I think I need to get my bangs trimmed because they're looking a little long and they're getting a little annoying. But if you guys see flickering, it's this light up here. Sorry, I can't really do much about it, but look at me going back with the sponge and just making sure everything's blended out. The sponge is really important, you guys. Like, it's gonna make your makeup look like it's airbrush. Yeah, that's the end of my look. What do you guys think? Peace out. Take care. See you guys in the next one.